What's going on, you guys? You got Coach Zoe here, and this is going to be your strength body weight workout. We are going to work upper, lower, core, and the full body all in this workout. So let's get ready to rock and roll. You don't need any equipment. Starting off with our warm-up. As always, please modify however you need to for your body. You know your limitations best. I'll offer some modifications along the way. I am currently 34 weeks pregnant, so I will be making a little bit of adjustments for myself. If you are also prenatal, you can join me and do what I'm doing, or modify more or modify less. All right, it's up to you. I just want you to work hard. I'm here to coach you, to guide you, to keep you honest, but you gotta put that effort in. So I hope you're ready to rock and roll. Not really a cardio workout today, since I said strength, so we're gonna focus on good mechanics, full range of motion, and that body weight strength. So a little bit more higher rep, lower intensity, obviously, since we are not using any weights today. However, I will show you ways that you can increase the intensity, increase the challenge. Of course, even if I'm not doing that version of the movement, I'll show you how. That way, no matter where you are in your fitness, all right, you can get a good workout in today. So hope you're feeling good and ready. If not, get your game face on, because when we jump into it, we're gonna be pretty active, pretty quick. Not a lot of rest breaks today, so a little bit more endurance style. Like I said, our rest breaks are gonna be pretty short today, so about 15 seconds at a time. They'll be fairly frequent, just enough to really transition. However, they're not going to be making the bulk of the workout. And when we do have a longer rest break, that'll only be for 30 seconds, and we only have a few of those. So again, endurance style, keeping a more moderate intensity that we can maintain throughout the duration of the workout. Longer workout session today. The actual workout time is going to be a little over 35 minutes. So hope you're feeling good. Hope you're ready. We're just working through our warm-up. We got about 30 more seconds here, and then we're going to jump right into it. So how today's workout's going to work? We're going to alternate between two different exercises. All right, 3 rounds. And then we'll go into 2 more, 3 rounds, and we'll have our extended break. So we're gonna do 4 moves that are that are lower, 4 that are upper, 4 that are full body, and then finish off with core. All right, so shaking it out, get ready to rock and roll. We're gonna jump into it. We have a sumo squat to reverse lunge. Let's begin. So alternating sides. You also could spin it if you don't want to step. All right, let's begin. So sumo squat to lunge, spinning it if you would like. If that's too much, we're stepping in and out of that sumo. So the more shallow you stay, the higher intensity it will be. Good, rest. So this time, sumo to lateral. So keeping those feet planted, sumo, lateral, sumo, lateral. Alternating sides. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So going right into exercise B, and then we rotate 2 more times. So since we are taking short rest breaks, longer intervals, a little bit of a faster pace, you are gonna feel that heart rate kick up some. Okay, but again, the goal is not cardio, we're focused on strength. So building a lot of time under tension within the same muscle groups, and rest. All right, back to our sumo, so the reverse lunge. So again, you can either pivot or step with it. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So sumo to reverse. So remember, our sumo squats really target the glutes. So if we can step in and out of that reverse lunge, we can hit those glutes even more. And we're in a wide stance, so a lot of abductor work here. And if you stay a little more shallow, not come up all the way, go ahead and rest. You'll get a little more time under tension, a little more of a challenge. So this is round number 2, back to sumo lateral in 3. Whoop, I lied. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So sumo, lateral, sumo, lateral. You know we got to start off with legs. Start strong. I saved core for last, that way we'd be nice and tired by the time we got to it. You really had to focus on your stability. So your sumo stance is wide as you need to, and rest for your body. So one more round through, and then we're jumping right into our second 2 lower body moves in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sumo, reverse, sumo, reverse. Good. Let those quads burn. Let those abductors heat up. Get a little tight. Woo! Good. Here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Last round here. Sumo to lateral. All right, so again, find your stance, plant through those feet. Starting 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So squat, lateral, squat, lateral. Again, same thing, if you don't come up all the way, you're gonna maintain a little more time under tension, shorter rep range. Try to keep your chest high. Remember, it's not a deadlift, it's a squat. And rest. All right, jumping right into move number 2, or number 3 and 4. So on one side, one leg's gonna stay down, either in the front or you'll lift, but we have a single leg deadlift to reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So single leg, reverse. So if you're not here with the lifting, you're not into this, kickstand it. All right, same thing, those toes are just there for balance. Okay, if that's too hard, belly's in the way, give me a hinge, then step back. But stick with the one leg. And rest, we're gonna go right into the other side. So just alternating sides here for this move. Same thing, either kickstand it, and again, that back leg's just there for support. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So single leg, reverse. Single leg, reverse. A lot of glutes, we really want to drive through that heel as we stand from our lunge, and as we come up from our hinge. Really trying to target the glutes. Nice strong posture, flat back, 2, 1, and rest. So just right side, left side. Whew. So first 2 moves, a little more quad dominant. Second 2 moves, a little more glute dominant. All right, get ready. Again, if we're kickstanding, right, just sliding that foot back, begin. So deadlift to lunge, one leg. We're not moving, we're not alternating. Always the same here. Make sure if you are lifting the leg for balance, be safe, but allow that knee to soften and bend. It's not stiff. Still pushing those hips back. And rest, other leg, you're ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1, right to it. Whoops, kicking the wall behind me. Try not to launch. If you are lifting the leg off the back foot, you want to hinge controlled. So we kind of want to gently melt the two moves together, not smush them into one. Full range of motion. And rest. All right, we got one more time on each. Get ready, let's finish strong. Here for 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Hinge, lunge. Again, weight is in that heel. We're driving through that heel to get to our tall standing position. Woo. Find one point to focus on ahead of you. Try not to look around, it's gonna help you with your balance. Get those reps in. Really create that mind-muscle link. And rest. Woo! All right, next, other leg, final time. Then we go, ooh, excuse me, into upper body. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Deadlift, lunge, deadlift, lunge. Really dig that heel into the floor. Lift the toes a little bit, but press down through the knuckles of the feet. Woo. Good. Finish strong here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we got our full 30 seconds, so quick drink of water if you need it. Otherwise, maybe grab a bench, okay? I'm gonna grab my chair. So, you will need something, but our first two moves are push-ups and tricep dips. So you could do your dips, you could just roll over, stay on the ground, and dip back like so, hips up or hips down. But I do like the assistance of the chair. So starting with our push-ups, either on the chair or on the floor or on your knees. Begin. If you're prenatal, I know that belly gets in the way, you can even do push-ups like this on your knees and on the chair. All right, so just find a level. Oh no, ah, that works for you. Oh well. 2, 1, and rest. So not a huge fan, at least while expecting of doing the dips on the ground, just because the range of motion is already pretty limited. So I'm gonna do them on my chair in 3, 2, 1, begin. So we're here, plant those feet for a little bit easier, straighten them out for a little bit harder. So depending on what you would like. But remember, we're here for a good 30 seconds, a little bit longer as we progress. Try to get to that 90 degrees. A lot of shoulder work here too. Keep that chest open. Open your stance as much as needed, and rest. All right. So instead of me pushing the chair in and out, I'm just going to push it behind me. All right, get ready. Back to push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. I want you to really try to get that chest to the floor. For those of you that have the belly in the way, just touch the belly, all right? Don't smush your baby. And it goes without saying, they're okay in there. It's really your own organs that are probably gonna get uncomfortable. Good, stay with it, pull that belly in. And rest. All right, back to our dips. Remember, when we're doing push-ups, on a surface, on the floor, regardless, open up your hands. That's gonna give you that endurance. Let's begin. It's like gripping a dumbbell or a barbell with your full hand versus just the first 2 fingers. All right, really wanna use our entire grip. Woo! It's getting tough. 8 months along, there's extra weight. deep breaths. Again, work at a pace that's good for you. And rest. All right, we got one more time for each of those. And then no break, right into our second 2 moves in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So the push-up. Woo! Oh, those arms, they're burning. Arms and delts, really feeling it. Again, open up those fingers. Breathe out as you push. Try to keep those shoulders down. Whew. 2, 1, and rest. I have been determined every pregnancy to do my push-ups. I don't care if they're assisted, I don't care if they're on a chair or on a wall. Do those push-ups. You'll be glad after. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Last round, best round here. Again, even if I'm modifying, all right, you don't have to. All right, if you're not expecting you're at the best shape of your life, all right, do the most intense version, the hardest style of the move that you can do to challenge yourself. Just make sure you don't compromise form. And rest. Oh, all right. You might need your chair. We're gonna do some tabletop work if not. So everything can be, again, on the chair or on the floor, but we have high to low plank. So either on your knees, on your feet, or hands on a chair. Let's begin. So down low on the forearms, up high on the hands. Walking it in, walking it out. You can even do this if your core is really weak from a table. Just be careful about leaving your hips behind, making it too easy. But I like to do this like modified plank. So I'm still in a plank position, it's just my knees instead of my feet, and rest. All right, next we have bird dog. So either a bird dog from your plank, right arm, left leg, then switch. Do it from a modified, do it from a table, or maybe from a low plank. Let's begin. So wherever you want to be, but we're focused on that extension, okay? We're focused on that extension, working the back muscle as the posterior chain. So whatever version is going to help you really hone in. If you're in that plank, you better be steady. Think about having a small glass of water on your back. Don't let it fall off. And rest. All right, so that was 1 round, 2 to go. So back to our high-low planks, bird dogs, 2 rounds. And get ready. So now this is upper body, feels a little more like core. You get it? We're not isolating completely. Let's go. A lot of shoulders and chest here. I like to think of these as like a halfway to a push-up. They're like a very modified push-up. So still using those triceps, biceps, and shoulders. Yes, core is active and involved, but when isn't it? And rest. All right, and then bird dog. So again, yeah, bird dogs, same thing, right? Core, we tend to use it for. But remember, your core is the trunk of your body, so it's always going to get some work. But we're focused on the back. We're trying to focus on the back. Let's begin. Right arm, left leg extends, and switch. So really lift those limbs as high as you can at the same pace. So your arm and leg should be at the same height throughout their range of motion. Does that make sense? And rest. All right, you guys, last round, get ready. Deep breaths. All you've got here, we're moving quick through this warm up in 3, 2, or workout. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, stay strong with it. Every rep counts. And rest. All right, and last round for our bird dogs. So get ready to rock and roll. Deep breaths in 3, 2, 1. Right to it. Finish strong here. Earn our very long 30-second rest. You got this. Woo. 2, 1, and rest. All right, shake it out. Quick drink of water. I'm gonna get mine. All right, you guys, moving on. We got full body work. So you might need a chair. First move's a bear crawl. So if you need to elevate, you'll be in a plank. And then in the bear crawl position. Walking it in and out. Let's begin. Or you're staying in the tabletop, opposite arm and leg step at the same time. Let's take it forward and take it back. Good, stay strong. Woo, pull that belly in and rest. All right, again, either on a chair if you need to, your hands, or around our butts. We could also just be here. If you're prenatal, this should be a lot in and of itself. But otherwise, reverse table, kicking it out. Let's go. Again, you could be in the same position, but with your hands on a chair or bench. I say chair because I use a chair, right? But if you have a bench, it's a little more of a souped up home gym, or you're just using your couch. Good, eyes ahead. Try to stay engaged in that back and rest. All right, so first 2 moves, first round, 2 more to go. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, bear crawl. Again, you're on the floor, opposite hand and foot, step at the same time. Think like your bird dog. Try to keep your hips low, belly in. You got this, come on. If you're on that chair, focus on keeping your shoulders and hips level. And rest. All right, get ready. Back to our table kicks in 3, 2, 1, begin. So try to keep your hips as high as you can here. For those that are not prenatal, if you want to add a little kind of faster pace to sneak in some cardio, that's fine. But we want to focus on keeping those hips, I know mine are low, but as high as you can. Be engaged in the posterior chain, especially in those glutes. You can even kick and lift at the same time and rest. All right, last one for each. I know we hate bear crawls. Everyone hates them. I love them. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Last round, best round, come on. And rest. Last round here. Hips high in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, you can lift those hips with every rep. Good, eyes on the ceiling, chest proud. You can even just march it. Almost there, you guys. Stay strong for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, no rest break, right into our next 2 moves. Curtsy to a side crunch. So arm overhead, we're gonna step out with that curtsy, side crunch, switch. Let's begin. If the curtsy is too much, if you're prenatal or have any issues, just step back with a reverse lunge. Boom, like that. If you're curtsying, really open up your side, close it with that crunch. Squeeze those obliques. And rest. All right, next move, overhead squat, my favorite. If you want to challenge yourself, get to a wall, face the wall, get as close as you can. Try not to fall back. Try not to touch the wall. Overhead squats in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So if you're in front of a wall, nothing touches that wall. Belly in, chest proud, eyes up. Biceps, nice and long, as close to the ears as you can. Extend, reach through those arms. And rest. Whew. All right. Back to our first one. Curtsy side crunch or reverse side crunch. I'll just say lunge. That way you know what to do. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, stay strong, stay with it. 2, 1, and rest. All right, back to our overhead squats. If I had a wall, I would demonstrate, but that's gonna really correct your posture and let you know where you have muscular imbalances. 3, 2, 1, begin. So, trying to pretend I'm right up on that wall. Nothing on my body is touching it, and I'm not falling back. So it really forces you to activate your posterior chain and draw that belly in. And rest. All right, you guys, one more time, then our long break. So get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Good, 10 seconds, maybe pick up that pace a little bit. Come on. And rest. Okay, you guys, last round, mess around with these overhead squats. Just really pull it out because we're gonna finish with core. Last full body move. It's isometric in the upper, active in the lower. 3, 2, 1, begin. Try to look straight ahead. Check in with yourself. and rest. All right, you guys, our super long break now. You can use a bench or a chair, or we're gonna be on the floor. So we have side planks, reps, okay? Pick one side. We're gonna be either in a tabletop if you need to modify. Boom, here. If not, side plank, boom. Okay, so pick a variation that works for you in 3, 2, 1, begin. So calling on those obliques again. You can even challenge yourself maybe to keeping the limbs long. Or if you really want to test your balance, go in front. Woo! Alternate maybe. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So for this one, we're just going right side, left side. Okay? 3 rounds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So find your balance. Find your place in space. And then start to challenge yourself with those moving limbs. Keep your hips high. Remember, side planks, it's that bottom side that's doing the isometric work. We're just adding those moving parts at the top to create more instability, to make our core work harder, and to get a little extra credit in and rest. Also working those abductor muscles, again, just isometrically. Round 1 done, 2 to go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So all core for these last few moves. Almost there. You got it for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, anybody feeling it in the glutes? I am. We did quite a bit of lateral work today. So, as expected, in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, mix it up, challenge yourself. This is the second round, maybe you're just reaching up to the top. And then the final, you're gonna finally come out in the front. Let's go, come on. Remember, we are towards the end of this workout, you guys. We are almost there. I want you to pull it out. Empty out that gas tank. Prove yourself strong. Let's rest. All right, one more time each side. And then we have our last 2 moves. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Good, good. Check in with that bottom side. Make sure your shoulders over the wrist. Keeping your hip high. Woo! And again, you could just hold. Woo! 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Last time opposite side. Quick breather in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Last time here, you guys. So remember, the more unstable we are through the limbs, the more the core has to stabilize. I'm just gonna hold. Feeling a little stress in the belly. The core is starting to fatigue. Good, you got it. Here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last 2 moves. Bicycle crunches and then a hydrant to kick back. So bicycle crunches, right, I can't do it, but opposite elbow to knee, either on your butt or on your back. I'm gonna use the chair. Let's go. So elbow to knee. If you're prenatal, it can look like this. Boom. It's just a light twist, nothing crazy. Mostly getting that recline and low ab work. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'll tell you, this chair is uncomfortable. It's not my friend. Okay, hydrant to kickbacks. So either from table or hover, hydrant, kickback, alternate. Let's begin, hydrant, kickback. If you hover, a lot more core work. So again, we're stabilizing through the core, drawing that belly in as we get those legs working. You could even do this from a plank if you wanted. So hydrant, kickback, hydrant, kickback, and rest. All right, first round down, 2 to go. Back to our bicycles, ready to rock. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Just because you're prenatal, there's no excuses. You can modify almost any move. Might have to get creative, but you can. There's very few exercises I found that you can't do at all with no modification available. Maybe like upside down things. 2, 1, and rest. All right, back to our hydrant kicks. So again, you can do that in plank. You can do it from a hovering table or regular table. I'm gonna be my table. The hovering table is very challenging, don't underestimate it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Hydrant, kick. Hydrant, kick. Draw that belly in, make sure you're not arching through the back. And make sure those hips are stable, right? So I'm not doing all this kind of stuff. And rest. All right, last round for each. Bicycles again. Get ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. So again, I'm not doing a big twist here. But still working those low abs. Okay, so again, this is for all you prenatal moms out there. Good, 10 seconds left. It's good to still work your core strength. 2, 1, and break. Woo! All right, you guys, this is it. Last 30 seconds of the day for your hydrants and kicks. Maybe you're trying that plank this round or the hovering table in 3, 2, 1, begin. Hydrant and kick. Hydrant and kick. I want you to focus on drawing that belly button in to the spine. Even if you are expecting, let's go. Make sure you're alternating your legs. Good, stay with it, you guys. We got about 10 seconds left. Check in. Keep yourself honest and rest. All right, on your feet, right into our cool down. Let's shake it out. Just crisscross. Woo! Very nice work today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoy this workout, give it a thumbs up. All right, let me know in the comments, what was your favorite part today? What was your favorite group of moves? The lower, upper, full, core. I'm gonna say full, because you know me. I like the bear crawls, the overhead squats, things of that nature. All right, or let me know, hey, I didn't like the setup of this, or I wish I would have seen this move, or this duration, whatever it may be. Let me know your thoughts. That way I can make the workouts you want to see. Still challenge you though. I'm not going to go easy on you. All right. But otherwise, and subscribe if you haven't already. That way you're not missing out. And every time I post a video, you're notified. And you can join me. And we'll stay fit together. And we'll have fun while we're doing it. So, that's the important part, right? Enjoying those workouts. So otherwise, you guys, take some time to cool down. If you're feeling tight somewhere, take a little bit of extra to stretch it out after you cool down. We want to save those static stretches for after. Keep it dynamic as your heart rate comes back. Good. All right, you guys, that is it for today. And thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, stay strong, stay tough.